Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or depending on what time you're listening to this. But I come across a dilemma that many of us have when you know how to do a lot of things. And when you know how to do a lot of things, you kind of stretch yourself thin. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this over here, and you really never master or grow to the level that you want because you're spreading yourself so thin. And it's nothing wrong with knowing a lot of things. That's why I'm here today talking about it because I know a lot of things and you want to keep everything balanced. And if you don't, you kind of feel like dropping the ball. Well, I think it was Think Rich, Grow Rich. And in a book, he said you need 7 sources of income you can tap into. Robert Kiyosaki. Not 7 sources of income, just not just 7 sources of income when you're driving yourself crazy, 7 sources of income key you can tap into. All right, that's the key word, the key phrase, I should say, tap into, you know. So when you have all these ideals in your mind, or you're doing all these different things, build them accordingly. For me personally, I was really, really scattered, doing a whole bunch of this on this website, that on that website, um, before I read that book. Um, so, and I lined myself up. I'm an independent contractor. I have a great degree in IT, a real estate agent. I'm a notary signing agent. I do have my own business, and I do work from home. I help people work from home. I show them how. You know, um, I do have a YouTube channel, but I've been doing a lot of one-on-ones for work from home, teaching people how to work from home. They seem to, and one-on-one. Oh yeah, a few groups, but a lot of one-on-ones. So I enjoy doing that. We work together, and so you do these things, the different sources of income that you can tap into. What you want to do is you want to be an independent contractor. You're your own boss. You work when you want to work in all these fields. It's not like you're obligated to. Now, also, you can be an independent contractor and work every day. You know what I'm saying? On one thing, if that's what you choose to do, it then as long as you keep your, most likely it's a background check, your credentials up to date, it ain't like you can get fired. You're not getting fired. You didn't do anything wrong. Um, you're an independent contractor and the work is available to you when you're ready to do that. You know, um, all depending on the type of work or training that you have. Some places require a certain amount of hours to be completed in a month. You know what I'm saying? And if you obligate yourself to that, make sure you do that. I mean, in a month, 20 hours, come on, an hour a day, you'd be done and over. Um, so, yeah, I just wanted to reach out to all the entrepreneurs that feel like they've been struggling because they've been trying to handle all these different ideals and um, things that they're doing, to make money being an entrepreneur. It's not easy, it's not for the faint, it's hard work because it's not like it's a schedule you have to adhere to that somebody else gives you. You have to create your own schedule and adhere to that. When you don't feel like doing it, oh honey, you need to get up and do it. You'll do it for a W-2 job, because then they're gonna write you up or fire you, right? So have that same energy with yourself when you get out into these fields. Um, oh, what do you mean? How do I become an independent contractor with all these different places? There's apps out there, all depending on what you want to do. A couple of them are. Hold on, excuse me. excuse me. Let's say, for example, apps. If we're talking apps, um, let's say if you just like to drive and you don't want to be delivering groceries and stuff. You know what I mean? There's stuff like We Go Look. What is it? Outsourced, I think, is another one where you just, it's an app in your phone and you accept these jobs as they come into the platform if you're available, and you go take pictures. It's all in the app with pictures you have to take of these vehicles, because whether people are buying a new vehicle and they're in another state, or the vehicle got in an accident and they're getting an insurance claim, they have all these things within their on their platform. Um, the, they need done. You know, you can do that. If you're into, like, let's say, a companion home health aid type thing, there's an app called Papa Pal. And what you do is you go and you're a companion. You're not wiping anybody's butt or bathing them or anything like that. But you may sweep a floor, sit down and watch a show with an elderly person. Um, Papa Pal was originated by a guy whose dad needed help and didn't have any in the area, or they couldn't afford insurance, something like that. So they designed this where people can get help. I believe so. Yeah, yeah. And app wise, and there's plenty other apps out there that that was just just to throw out there at you. I'll even put the links for both of them below. But yeah, and then if you want to be like me personally, I'm a notary. I've been a notary since 2011, right? And I learned about the National Notary Association, and they do a notary signing agent course, and you get the training to be a signing agent, where you can make anywhere from $80 to $500 per signing. But I'm not here to teach this stuff right now, so I'm just giving you guys ideas and examples, right now. Today on this, yeah, so you can get the training there. You make your money back within a week if you sign up to the platforms and walk through whatever the steps to do that. That's easy. It's a lot of different things you can do. I have an eBay store. Post things there, and a lot of some people be like, "Oh, it didn't sell. My stuff's not selling." That's fine. Leave it there. What are you taking it down for? Unless you sold it somewhere else, right? And continue. When you get more stuff, add it, and you'll get that sale, and then you'll get a review. You might get a review from the customer. You know what I'm saying? And it'll continue. Just, you never know when that person is, somebody out there is looking for what you have. You can go through Amazon. I don't go through Amazon because I don't like the fees. But that's something different. That's my personal choice. Etsy is okay if you're a crafty person and you need somewhere to post your creations. Not too shabby there either. And you do that at your leisure, as much or less as you want. You may have a shelf. I got a sister that got a shelf full of stuff ready to go. She could fill a store right now. So it's all up to you. It's many different things out there, but if you're one of those people who have juggling, that is a solution to help clear up your mind so you could focus and really tap in on the thing that's making you the most money. When you need more money, you need to stack for something. When you stack nicely and you just want to keep your pile stacked, I could tap it over here and there. I don't feel like working this week, and just don't. I mean, it's entirely up to you. You have the control, and that's my point. Don't see a lot of people posting all this fly stuff, houses, clothes, and no doubt they be having it, but they don't tell you the hard work that's put in behind it, and it ain't for the faint. But like I said, you do it for a W-2 job, do it for yourself. put that hard work and dedication in. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to introduce myself, and got a lot more to come. Different topics, different things. 5 queens and a princess. We do phone conferences and things and build each other, things like that. I'll also be presenting that here. Um, so you real life stuff. Ain't not, some names might be edited, but the material was raw. We humans, and we ain't doing those skits. This is just us being us. So you can feel comfortable in your skin. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got our own little things about us. You'll see. But you guys have a great day, night, evening. Like I said, whatever time you're listening into this. And until next time, I'm out.